Exodus chapter 12, verse 1 and 2. And Yahweh spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. Okay, first and foremost, I like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Chaadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Green Millstone, and salutation to the items that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost the whole elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And I just want to speak on a topic, all right, concerning the Holy New Year, all right? The Holy New Year, all right, according to the lunar calendar, all right, you know, the calendar in which the year actually begins. Because contrary to popular belief, you know, a lot of people celebrate the New Year on January 1st, all right, not understanding that that this is a Roman calendar, and you know, this devil think to change times and laws. All right, let me get that. Okay, I didn't start off with that, but you know, I'm gonna get it. Okay, this is Isaiah 24:5. The earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Okay, Job 9:24. It says, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant. So by these devils being in control, all right, the main itinerary is to cause confusion upon the earth, all right? Changing times, laws, which, you know, this thing was due far as time go. The ordinance in which the law set up for times and signs would be the moon and the sun, all right? And the seasons, to understand the times that we're in. But because this devil came with, you know, the leap year, and, you know, the daylight savings time, which none of this is scriptural, all right? But it was given unto them because it was prophesied that he'll change the ordinance, man, all right? And that ordinance goes, you know, into decrees which the Lord set up, and how we should manage and guide times, man, all right? How we should look at it. You know, and we chiefly just speaking on the Holy New Year, or the beginning of the months, all right? I think beginning is, bear with me, I think it's Raahshawan. Let me go and see, all right? I just want to be sure. I want to pronounce it correctly. Raahshawan. Okay. Slip my mind, right? Yeah. So, it's, Raahshawan, which, you know, that's Genesis in the beginning, all right, but we using the beginning of the month itself, so just get the word beginning, Salaki, right, which in the Hebrew is, you know, it itself is a, you know, we won't go into the first month, is Raahshawan Chaadash. Alright, you know, the first month, if I'm saying it correctly, so you know, Salaki on that for me, you know, alright. Yeah, it's Raahshawan, alright, which is the beginning, okay? And obviously, you know, Chaadash, a month, or the beginning of months, all right, which starts the new year, okay? Which starts the new year off, all right, according to, you know, the spiritual way the Heavenly Father have set up us to identify through signs and times, which it was given unto Issachar. Let me get that, right? This is 1 Chronicles 12. And there's gonna be tokens to show you and let you know the times of the seasons as well, right? This First Chronicles 12. verse 32. And I won't be long with this. It's just a reminder to, you know, maybe new listeners who don't really know how to judge or measure, all right, the Hebrew New Year, man. All right. In 32 it says, and of the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do. So that, as this being a high holy time, all right, we have to measure it, all right, according to the moon, all right, in which this Passover that's coming, okay, this Thursday, falls on a Sabbath or a Shabbat, all right. And the reason why it's done, because not only is it the new year, all right, it also shows a new month, which every new month, all right, is governed by the moon, all right, after it went through its phases, okay, to actually show you the day that the new Shabbat gonna come on. You see, this is and a sign to know when we're in the new year, all right, it won't be dark and gloomy. Now, one would say, well, this is a simple lesson, all right, but nah, it's not so simple, or it's not so common, right? Because our people don't understand the simple things. This is a secret. You see, now you got them Arabs, you know, try to celebrate a Ramadan or whatever, you know, whatever it is they're doing, but, and you know, they guess what? He's a child of Abraham, all right, which, like you say, they're not keeping it correctly, okay? Because what? You know, they're not the children of Israel, man. Okay? I think a Ramadan, let me see something. I think it lasts the whole month. I don't really know. I say I ain't gonna really know. I just don't have an idea that it lasts this time. All right, let me see. I'm gonna look it up real quick. All right, which that's why I say follow none of the ways of the heathen, man. Okay. Spelling it correctly. Put the error. Let's see. The Islamic New Year for them start. June. I can't believe I only can't fucking spell around. Well, that's the first one of the Islamic calendar. Lock it. But anyways, all right. But anyways, the whole point of the purpose, all right, of basically just explaining the Holy New Year. I don't want to do too much while I'm driving. I'm just trying to get it to lock it. All right, but the whole point of explaining the Holy New Year is in the scriptures. All right, and we as Israelites supposed to know, because it governs, you know, a high holy day, which is our Passover. All right, that we have to be aware of, man. Okay, which we ought to know. You know, going back to Deuteronomy, you know, the 3 times of the year we must come up. All right, this is Song of Solomon. Songs of Songs 2. I'm gonna start at verse 11, and it reads, and this is another indication to know when the new year starts, because the weather is gonna be very fair. All right, it's not gonna be cold, dark, and old. All right, it's gonna represent a fresh. All right, in a fresh name, man. All right, in a fresh atmosphere. Okay. It says Song of Solomon 2. It's gonna have a new feel, you know. It says in 11, for lo, the winter is past, the rain is over and gone. See, the flowers appear on the earth. And when do you get that springtime? Okay, going into the new year, the actual new year of the Lord. All right, it says the flowers appear on the earth. The time of the singing of the birds is come, and the voice of the turtle is heard in our land. It says the fig tree putteth forth her figs, and the vines with the tender grape give a good smell. Arise, my love, my fair one, and come away. And if you look at the trees, they're not full and bare. All right, because we're coming into the new year. All right, which we're not gonna get it perfect. All right, you got to remember this, that the earth is giving it to the inhabitants thereof, and they don't take care of the earth. All right, to where it may reap and do what it's supposed to do. All right, as far as the trees, and different things like that. All right, this devil don't look after the earth, man. He hurt the earth. So you got to remember, we're in a fallen world. So even that's not gonna be to perfection. Oh, all the trees don't have flowers on it. Jake, we can't be simple. You understand? What this man have done and the damage he have did in the earth, man. To where it's not producing like it's supposed to produce. All right, because he have defiled it. But nonetheless, this is when you start to see, all right, the change in a time to where you can determine what time of the year it is or what season it is, man. All right, when you see this, you see the flowers appearing on the earth, and the time of the birds is singing. You're gonna see the birds flying, because in wintertime the birds kind of migrate. You don't really see them like talking about it. All right, but when the spring comes, you see all the the insects, different things come out, right? Because it's coming out of what? Hibernation from the cold, man. The winter and the rain, it's over and gone. That's why people be like, oh, the best time of the year for the most part, for most people, gonna say the spring. All right, newness is returned. Okay, everything is afresh, man. And with that afresh comes what? A great feeling. Okay. This is and again, the way we determine this is through the Holy Bible. All right, this is Job 32 and 7. It says, I said days should speak, and a multitude of years should teach wisdom. Days, how can a day speak? All right, do days talk to you? Do Monday, Tuesday talk to you? All right, remember the sun through the moon. All right, we determine signs and times. All right, so as days are the turning of the sun, let me get that right. Tell you what day it is, man. All right, or what season we're in. Okay. Again, you would think it's simple. This Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 18. It says, the beginning, ending, and midst of the times, the alterations and the turning of the sun, and the change of seasons, the circles of years, and the position of stars. So we understand how the elements operate. Okay, through what? The wisdom, right? Yahweh Shai. Okay, having the knowledge of all that. All right, it was given unto us through Yahweh Shai, man, to know. How things, the circles of years, where we at, what's going on. Again, if we gonna be perfect, no. All right, but it ain't about being perfect, man. It's about rehearsing the righteous acts, and also understanding the times we're in, man. But this I'll get this last one, because again, this wasn't intended to be long. This is kind of just to the point. Lord willing, it was, you know, it was edifying. All right, this is Psalms 90 and 12. So teach us to number our days, right? Count them right. All right, pay attention to them. You know, have an upkeep with them. All right, and understanding the days mean you're gonna understand the times and the signs that come with them. All right, tokens. You know, right? You know, just understanding the Hebrew New Year, all right, lets you know what spirit you ought to be at. Because if you out of season or out of spirit, then how you gonna channel your spirit to actually know the times? Basically what? Know what to do, all right, during these high holy times. It says that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. And if you apply your hearts unto wisdom, okay, the Lord had given us this wisdom to understand, you know, the times, signs of the times, man. All right. All right. So that's, you know, that's pretty much the point. All right. I just wanted to tap into the Holy New Year, which we coming up on. All right, this Thursday. Okay. They say, oh, you ain't perfect or you marking the day. Look, this is around the time, man. On, at, or around the time. All right, that through the spirit, you know, the Lord have given us on this earth. And guess what? You know, we gonna get into it. You know, we gonna do what the Lord require of us, and we gonna keep it moving, man. Until what? The next season, you know, because for every thing under the heaven, there's a season, man. You know, so we gotta, you know, refocus on the season of prophecy, because that's always in play. All right, you know, after this high holy days, which is a great time to reflect and understand the judgment with the Lord, you know, did upon the earth. All right, and to also know that is, again, it's 1 hour high holy days, man. All right, it's our New Year. The hour is you know, talking about you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Well, at least, you know, the ones that serve the Lord. I'm gonna say that. All right. Because if you taking it, you falling under the customs of the heathens, then you're going to be serving the New Year on January 1st, man. Which is technically not the New Year. None of these hell days is correct, man. You're serving other gods on all of them, man. All right? So, you know, we just, you know, trying to do the best of our ability to stay as righteous as we can through, you know, following the customs of you know, the Hebrew Israelites of old, all right, of our forefathers, man, which are the same Hebrew Israelites of today. You see, this Deuteronomy 16 and 16, it says, 3 times in a year shall all males appear before the Lord thy power, the place which he shall choose, in a feast of unleavened bread, which is what we about to come up into, all right, okay, which is the first week of the month. All right, which starts on the Sabbath and ends on the Sabbath. All right, which also is a what? A new moon. All right, for the what? The beginning of months. You know, the Hebrew high holy day, and in the Feast of Weeks, which is coming up, and in the Feast of Tabernacles, and they shall not appear before the Lord empty, man. Every man shall give as he is able, according to the blessings of Yahweh, thy power which he had given thee. So that was the point, all right? The point is, you know, just this video was about identifying, you know, the Hebrew holy day, or the Hebrew New Year, all right, which the Lord have put before us, man, and keeping it to the best of our ability. So I don't worry about the Zada was that. Next time I'll say shalom.